Hello, Catamount fans. I'm Daniel Hooker, Assistant Athletic Director for Media Relations here at Western Carolina, with your look at Catamount football practice from the first week here on August 7th. Western Carolina wrapped up its first week of practice this week on campus in Cullowhee, working through 2 days of helmet-only practices, 2 days in helmets and shoulder pads, and of course today's first practice in full pads. Catamount Sports Network caught up with fourth-year head coach Mark Spear to get his thoughts on the first week of practice, including Friday's opening day in full pads, all leading up to the 2015 season.
Well, we've had a very productive first week. I think we're right on schedule, with implementing our offense, defense, and really happy with where our special teams are going right now. We're still looking for that field goal extra point, but our punting and kickoff game has really pleased me to this point. It's hard sometimes this early to be that positive about special teams, so that's a huge part of it, and we're emphasizing big time this year. But the guys have done a good job of going out here and being very productive. We've probably not done as much full tackle to the ground that we've done to this point, but we're trying to really sharpen up on the mental toughness, the mental aspect, being in great shape, and being sure that our players are out here. Sometimes when you got a young team, they can't handle going out and not just tackling straight to the ground. But so we haven't, after 5 days, we've been a lot of thud up, a lot of tag off, just trying to get really, really sharp. We'll come out tomorrow with our first 2 a day, and we'll do some scrimmage situation tackling to the ground tomorrow. But really excited where this football team is right now. I think the mental part's been what's been the best part to this point, just the mental attention and details.
It's been very warm in Cullowhee this first week of 2015 practice for the Western Carolina Catamounts. Air temperatures in the mid to upper 80s, temperatures on the turf reaching over 100 degrees. We caught up with some of our upperclassmen to get their take and their impressions on this first week of practice, including the temperature.
This week practice went pretty good. Most intensity that we have in a while. We got a lot of great leadership coming back with the offense. 11 players coming back on offense. 9 players coming back on defense, and really we're just out here getting the preparation, just going over what we already know, and just making the young boys come up and getting better each day with it.
Just coming back from last year, we can kind of tell fall camp is totally different. We got a lot of veteran guys, so we don't really have as many. Coaches are not really yelling and screaming. It's more just veteran guys coaching up young guys. Just as far as how camp's going, working hard. A lot of times, a lot of us seniors, we kind of put this fall camp in comparison to one freshman year the first couple of days, but sun's been nice to us, so we've just been able to come out here, kind of get a lot of work done, be real efficient and just get off the field. The first couple of days, especially the first 1 or 2 days, it got pretty hot. At the tempo we move, it can get a little exhausting, but sun's not all the way out. We got a cool breeze today, and I'm pretty sure we go back and look at film. We had a great day of practice today.
We got a lot of people returning on defense. And we lost 2, but we're moving some guys around. We got a lot of veterans on the squad. It's easier now because we can just go ahead and jump into certain coverages and things. We don't have to spend so much time learning because we already know it. We can just go out there and play ball. We're trying to get more conditions too, so just more reps.
We also had a chance to catch up with some of the newcomers, some of the new Catamounts coming into camp this year, get their impressions on adjusting to college football, but also the heat and humidity of this opening week of practice.
First week of practice, it was pretty good. It's a real up-tempo, a lot different from high school and stuff. High school is a lot more laid back, and there's definitely a lot more competition out here and stuff like that. So it's been fun this first week.
Okay, this first week of practice has been a lot of learning. We've been having a lot of meetings, just talking about different plays, and there's more meetings than we had in high school. It's basically, in high school, you just went to practice, learn, but now you have meetings to learn, you got practice to learn also, and it's different from high school because it's faster. In high school you had coaches, they took it a little easier on you, but here they want you to learn it faster, to go along, and we have the older veterans to teach us also, and it's best just to ask questions and stuff, so it's a lot different from high school. It's much faster. The heat is not that bad because I'm from Augusta. It's really hot there, but the turf is a lot different, makes more heat, so it burns on the feet. And turf toe, I'm not used to that either because in my high school we had grass.
The heat really wasn't a real factor because, like, I'm from down Alabama, so I was kind of used to it, so that really didn't bother very much. And for the first week of camp, I enjoyed it. It's been fun. I embrace it. I love playing football, so it's been very fun for me. Being up here 12 hours a day, I enjoy it.
Western Carolina is scheduled for its first two-a-day practice on Saturday before a much-welcomed break on Sunday for Media and Photo Day here in Cullowhee. That'll all look ahead to next week's second week of practice, and we had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Spear to get his impressions of what he's looking for out of the squad in week 2.
Now's where we see people separate themselves. We've gotten everybody reps. We wanted everybody to have an opportunity to, when you're not in live, full live situations, giving everybody opportunities to either advance or go down. A lot of competition out there. This second week's really about separating. If you're a 2, this is the week to go get a job. If you're a 1, this is the week to keep your job and solidify your job. So this next week's really what we call the Groundhog Week. If you ever watched the Bill Murray movie Groundhog Day, the grind, and this is usually the week that the first team, second team, the depth chart gets separated.
As the 2015 preseason continues, CatamountSports.com will feature a position-by-position preview of the 2015 Catamount football team. The Catamounts will schedule their first scrimmage on Wednesday, August 12th, right here at E.J. Whitmire Stadium, Bob Waters Field. For more information on Catamount football, log on to CatamountSports.com or follow us on our social media. Reporting for the Catamount Sports Network and CatamountSports.com, I'm Daniel Hooker.